The time was midnight, almost around 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. My phone started ringing. I disconnected. Again, it started ringing. So finally, I picked up. The person on the other side was Mr. Sinha, and he was frantically calling me because the very next day, his daughter was called in for joining into this company, which had very nice footprint on internet. Like on the internet, it looked very nice. Now, this company is located in Bangalore, and Mr. Sinha wanted my advice on whether she should join or not because this company was not ready to give salary. Instead, they were saying that I'll take you as an intern. I won't be able to give you salary, but I'll give you a certificate at the end which you can use to work somewhere. Now, that's interesting. So I started digging in to this. I said, Mr. Sinha, okay, give me some time. I'll come back to you the next morning. I started digging in, and what I found is the title of this video. Yes, you heard me right. I'm not here to sensationalize this fact, but there is a significant rise in fake biotech startups in India as we speak. And of course, since majority of the biotech startups are in Bangalore also. Okay, not just Bangalore, across the country. So since all of you are very dear to me, so I want to give you a clear picture on what really is happening. So please try to watch this video till the end because then you will have a clear-cut picture of how to actually save yourself from these kind of companies. Okay, let's start with the first thing. Starting a biotech company is a very difficult thing, and majorly there are 3 to 4 types of companies which exist. One will be a mega scale company, which is like Biocon or Syngene or Anthem. Then there will be medium sized companies like Biotechnica or various other companies are there. Then there will be some smaller companies, which very less people know, but they are also doing significant work. Okay, Thomas Biotech, many other companies are there. But then there is a separate segment of companies who exist on paper. Okay, they are existing on paper only to bring money from the government to the founders. And who are these founders? You will be amazed to know. These are professors, okay, I'm sorry to say this. These are professors in academic institutions who found out that if we just register a company in our name, then government will give me 10 to 20 lakhs, up to 50 lakhs also per year. So that's extra money for them. Correct. So apart from the salary, they thought, okay, we will show our research that we are doing some kind of research in this company. Obviously, they're professors, they have a lot of ideas. And they're going ahead and registering these companies. Now, these companies do not exist, okay, not even the board. But in the registrar of companies, they exist. On internet, they exist. On LinkedIn, they exist. They do nice. They keep posting new stuff. So when our subscribers approach them for job, now these companies will say, see, we cannot give you a job, but if you work with me for free, I can give you a certificate which you can use to get a job elsewhere. Now, many of our subscribers get fooled. They think that, okay, if I work under this person, under this founder, probably I'll get some experience and that I can use. But actually, when you land there, you will realize that this company does not exist. It's just a room, right? And this person is expecting me to work for free, and he's not ready to give me the right work also. Right? Many times they just seek assistant. Initially, they will say research assistant, but they want a personal assistant. Right? Now, what is really happening is BIRAC, Department of Biotechnology, SCRB, there are various funding agencies of the government whose target is to distribute among the startups, say 500 crores or 1000 crores, so that these companies, biotech companies, can grow. And it's true that many of the mega companies were once an incubating company of these funding agencies. Okay, so what the government is doing right, but what these professors or these people who are just passing out in US, UK, they're coming back here, they're starting a company here and then they are registering it. They're not at all working, they're not doing anything, but they just keep taking funds from BIRAC because it anyways comes for free. And annually BIRAC or DBT or any such organization will call them for a review. They'll present some nice papers, some technical terms. Now, obviously, because if you have good relationship, you can always circumvent the government checks. So that is where you have to protect yourself from these fake companies because they're not really doing anything except taking funds from the government and wasting it. Okay. Now, how do you identify them? Very simple. One of the best ways to do that is you have to look for their Google location and look for the reviews which others would have posted, because on that Google review, somebody would have definitely posted that this person, this company is fake, there's no company exists, stuff like that. Okay. Now, there is another set of fraud companies in biotech which I am seeing right now recently. Is they portray as if they are doing some kind of export import where they are creating herbal products, Ayurvedic products in India, and they're selling it abroad. But truth is, they don't exist again. And when you end up there, they will demand money from you. Okay, they'll demand money from you to take the job. And once you have started working there, then you realize that it's a fake company. There's nothing really tangible happening there. No research is happening. And many such people have been fooled in the past. I know a lot of companies in various parts of India who are doing that. Sadly, I cannot take their names because there is a law in India which is called as defamation. So if I am going ahead and naming the companies, but then it will lead to a defamation of those companies on paper, and they'll come and start suing me for things which I have not done. I'm just exposing the truth. So I don't want that. But here's a point which I want to highlight. If ever you find such a fake company, you have to, bring this to the notice of the authorities. There are authorities like Department of Biotechnology, BIRAC, and CRB, and various government organizations who fund these companies, so that they actually can cross-verify that if they're funding the real company or a fake company. Because for these fake companies, it's just easy money, because the government is paying them 10-20 lakhs, and all they do is go and sleep, right? And that is where one of the reasons these professors are going ahead and starting companies is because their universities also get funding, saying that, okay, we have so many biotech companies in our campus, so we should get funding, and that happens. But the truth is there is no such thing happening. So that's what we have it here right now. Many of the companies are even during inspection faking the labs that they have a lab, but actually they don't have a lab, right? So you have to be careful. You have to be mindful where you join. Please don't join if the company is putting a bond of, say several years, okay? A few months, okay, but actually bond itself is illegal. If they are not giving you the rightful salary, if they are not doing the proper paperwork before you join. And if you have any doubts, you are free to contact me. If you are a Biotechnica student, you can always WhatsApp me. If you are a Biotechnica subscriber, you can always email me at shekhar@biotechnica.org. One more point I wanted to add here is these companies are not just scamming the job seekers, they're also scamming the investors, right? And this is leading to loss of investor confidence. The other day I was sitting with an investor and he said, I really won't invest in these biotech companies, because it's very difficult to find out if they are really doing any tangible work, because tomorrow they will just fly by night, because there's a lot of failure rates. And the failure rate is not because the work is not being done. The truth is fake work is being done and fake papers are being published, right? So that's where they lose a lot of money and time. So it's time to tighten the regulations. It's time to crack down on these companies and sue them for wasting government's money. And it's very difficult to detect, actually. And many times they do a lot of deceptive advertising on LinkedIn. So please don't trust LinkedIn 100%. Always take things with a pinch of salt. And my conclusion here would be, see, I can warn you, but I cannot be there at every step to guide you, probably. But even if you want, you can always reach out to me. I'm easily approachable everywhere on all social media. But it's a real thing. It's happening. And slowly, this fake biotech company disease will increase only. It will not decrease. So you have to be mindful where you want to join as a student or as a job seeker. Please cross-verify. Please make sure that they're having the right kind of practices. And if ever you feel that there is some kind of oppression or some kind of hidden agenda, please talk to somebody who can guide you on this. So that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon in the next one. Till then, keep shining. Bye-bye.